Supersized umbrella behind you.
Oh, thanks.
We're proposing to remove this berm, you know, basically invert it to create a depression. Same concept as up there. We'll put in a bioretention.
So it goes the length. It goes where the cones are.
That's right.
Got it. Okay.
This one will capture 0.57 acres, mostly impervious. So most of this parking lot and a little bit of the adjacent lot.
What about this area here? What's the purpose of this? Is this spillover parking? Like just extra parking here?
Yep. So any overflow will continue down at the end of this berm is a yard inlet. It will drain into the yard inlet the same as it would during a regular event.
Eventually this does get into, you know, we had the big flooding event with the Tiber.
Right.
You know, even though this doesn't feel like it's that close to historic Ellicott City.
Yeah, this is the
really
headwaters basically of that watershed is right here.
The headwaters of the Tiber.
The Hudson, actually.
The Hudson, not the Tiber.
Yeah.
The Tiber and the Hudson come together.
Much of the land that's owned by nonprofits is owned by faith-based communities. And so we sat down and we said, look, other jurisdictions have decided to not charge anything, but that doesn't get the improvements. And so we just walked around and we saw with 3 facilities, and you'll hear about them in a moment, on the property here, we'll be able to mitigate and treat and clean all of the runoff before it gets to those rivers and streams. And so we sat down and we said, okay, let's create a partnership. Let's let our nonprofit partners know that if they work with us and come up with a solution, that we will not only provide grants to help pay for those improvements, but we'll also charge you zero. So what would have been an over $7,000 annual charge is now zero, because we don't particularly want the money, we want the improvement to the streams and rivers and creeks that flow into the Chesapeake Bay. And so the fact that you were willing to step up and be leaders in this area is something that I am really pleased with. On behalf of all the citizens of Howard County, I thank you for your leadership and your partnership.
The members of this congregation wants to be the good neighbors, and we want Howard County to be the best place to live, spiritually, culturally, socially, and also physically. And we want to be responsible for the stewardship of the land as well. And we want to do our share. We want to be a participant on this program.
We hear a lot about Chesapeake Bay, but it really isn't all about Chesapeake Bay. It's about our streams, our rivers, our reservoirs, our drinking water, our groundwater. So even if you're not a big fan of the bay, I'm pretty sure you depend on clean water. So that's what it's about. Don't blame the rain. This is about the runoff and the pollution and the things that we do on the ground. So thank you again.
Here we go. That was, I got it started for you. There we go. I think you sign right
here, right?
here. Yep.